Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hell is Other Demons. I decided that I wanted to give this game another shot, really meaning that I wanted to play more of it, because I had a good time. And this is, at least as of right now, currently replacing The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I don't know how long I intend on playing this for. I can't imagine too long, but we'll see what happens. And, you know, kind of steering away from The Binding of Isaac is a very, what's the word? It was a very quick decision that I made. I kind of made it a little impulsively, but I also decided that, you know, I mean, I played about 126 episodes worth of that game, of Afterbirth Plus, specifically, not even including Afterbirth and the original Isaac as well. And it's just, you know, I mean, the game is fun, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but I don't think I really offer anything that significant to it that you wouldn't be able to get from somebody else, to be honest. You know, I mean, I'm not even good at the game, for one thing. On top of that, it just feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over, which I am, but it doesn't really feel like there's anything too different to it anymore. You know, and part of what was making it kind of exciting for me was, you know, unlocking the new items and kind of, you know, having these longer runs that would go further and further in depth, and then my save didn't sync up to the cloud for some reason, and that kind of ruined everything. So, you know, obviously I was pretty upset about that, for one thing, but also, you know, I mean, even if that didn't happen, it was bound to happen soon anyway, because you know, I don't want to play a game if I'm bored or sick of it, because it's disingenuous, you know, of me to continue playing something that I am not enjoying, you know, and trying to fake my enjoyment for the sake of continuity. So, as of right now, we are currently done with that game. I know that Isaac Repentance is coming out later in the year, and then I don't know if Anti-Birth is out already, but if it is, maybe. If not, I don't really know, but I know that Repentance is coming out later in the year, and we will check that out for sure. I just don't know. I don't know, you know, when else we're gonna play Isaac. It might be one of those things where if I do start streaming, you know, it might be one of those games where I kind of throw it in maybe for an hour or something during a stream, and then maybe, you know, upload the VOD to YouTube. But other than that, you know, I don't really think it is going to have much of a place here on the channel, and I think that is honestly for the best, because I want to play new stuff as well. You know, I haven't really given myself the chance to play a whole lot of new stuff lately. You know, I've been consistent for the past month, which is a goddamn miracle in of itself, but, you know, you know, I can say words. The problem, though, is that you know, I haven't been doing too many Let's Take a Look at videos, which I love doing. You know, I haven't really given myself the chance to. You know, it's been a lot of continuing the series that were already ongoing, and, you know, I want to make sure that I add some diversity into my content. You know, I don't want it to be very samey, necessarily. If I do start a game and I have the intent to finish the campaign of a game, I do want to finish it, but, you know, I want to make sure that I'm playing a healthy amount of different games, as opposed to, playing the same, 3 games for 2 weeks straight, and never uploading anything different. So that all is kind of my reasoning for being done with Afterbirth Plus for the time being. Obviously, if there is enough, enough desire for it to come back, I am most certainly going to listen to that, but I doubt, I'm actually like 100% certain that won't happen. So, I'm not going to worry about that. Get out of here, motherfucker. We are, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're playing better as we go on here, but this is most certainly worthy of the term, bullet hell, dude. Good God. And there's 3 of these fuckers. Dude, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I mean, don't really know how I was gonna get out of that with 1 HP, but oh well. But anyway, I did want to touch upon that in this video as opposed to making a separate channel update video because, well, for one thing, the 9 a.m. time slot is going to be filled in now by Let's Take a Look At videos as opposed to channel update videos, but I also have something planned for the 9 p.m. slot, so, I wouldn't have been able to fit a channel update video in anywhere today. So I was like, you know what? We'll address it in the Hell is Other Demons video if anyone really cares. They'll tune into this video to kind of get an idea of what happened, because I'm not gonna neglect context, and so if anyone cared about the Afterbirth Plus series, they would want context for why it's not here anymore, and for that reason they would check out this video, I imagine, maybe. I don't know. That's what I would do anyway, but, I am not everybody. Although everybody should be like me. Alright, here we go. I jumped way too late. It's okay. It happens. Don't worry about it. I make the same mistakes all the time, dude. Like, what am I doing? It's okay. Give me that. Give me that. Forgot that I can glide. I should absolutely do that more often. Should also get that heart that is over here. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, God. I didn't realize I dashed. I didn't mean to. Oh, God. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I love to panic in these situations for some reason. Because panicking is absolutely what is going to help you here. Good Lord. Alright, here we go. You know what to do in these situations. Just do it, Every time. I fall for it every time. I'm like, oh, you know what? Jump here. And then I end up hesitating for like half a second. And that is just too long before these fuckers spawn in. I mean, as long as we stay up here and then avoid things when we need to, like veering off to the side if we need to, we will be just fine. I am sure of it. See, like that was dumb. I'm an idiot. That was also dumb. I am an idiot. Come here. Why? I totally misjudged that jump. Like, 100%. Many item combinations synergize. I did not know that. That is interesting. I do like me some item synergies. So I'll have to see, or kind of find out, what items work together in that way. Dude, I do it every time. I hate... Good God, man. This is why I can't play these games. It must be incredibly frustrating to watch. I mean, I get frustrated watching people play Isaac, Gungeon, and I'm like, you should have done this instead of that. You know, it's so much easier to notice the mistakes people make when you're watching and not playing. But when you're playing, you know, I don't know, I get, or I mean, at least for me, I get tunnel vision. Like I don't know, I'm either dead set on one thing that doesn't work, or I just don't, I lose awareness, you know, in various situations. It's something I've noticed when playing basketball, actually. You know, is when I'm playing a relatively serious basketball game. You know, like I played intramural basketball in high school, and that was relatively serious, or at least people tried to take it seriously, because if you didn't take it seriously, then what was the point in playing? You know, I mean, they had referees that they would pay and everything. They had people that would keep score, and all of that, and it was kind of, you know, the highlight of our weekends, because we, you know, didn't have too much else going on in our very small rural town. But anyway, you know, I mean, what was I saying? You know, I like whenever I would like to say, or I would like to note that I am pretty okay at basketball, relatively speaking. You know, I'm a great shooter, but I am terrible at dribbling and ball handling. And I don't know why. I think, you know, again, it kind of has to do with this this whole lack of awareness thing that I'm trying to get to. But just hang on a second. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking. Just please. Okay, we're on the final wave here. Get the I totally panicked. 100%. But anyway, you know, whenever I get the basketball, like whenever someone passes it to me or something like that, I lose situational awareness. And as a result, I kind of don't know what to do once I have it. Even though, you know, I understand the game of basketball and I know how to play it, and I'm actually pretty okay at it. When I don't feel like I'm under that kind of pressure. But when I get the ball for some reason, you know, I just lose situational awareness and, or spatial awareness, not situational. And, you know, I make mistakes. Sometimes I do just fine, but a lot of the time I do make mistakes in those kinds of situations. And, you know, I've noticed it in playing video games as well, where, you know, I know what to do, you know, and sometimes I don't have any problem doing it, but there are other times where, you know, I'll be trying to do it, or I'll be given the opportunity to do it, and I just can't, and I don't really understand it a lot of the time. But I've never had the best reflexes. That's, you know, definitely been the case for a while, actually. You know, as much video games as I play, I've never had great reflexes at all. And I think that largely is kind of reflected in not only how I play. Oh God, give me that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no! We're good, we're good. We did it. Hell yeah. Oh no, he's still alive up here. What the fuck? I totally thought I had this in the bag. Please, please, please stop. We did it. We did it. There we go. Hell yeah. About time. But you know, like I think my lack of reflexes is actually reflected in the way I play. I'm gonna head back to the shop actually, because I want to see if I can buy something relatively worthwhile here. Twin shooting. It goes both ways. Increase load. That's what I'm talking about. Sure, give me that. Bullet grease. Projectile. No. Yeah, I think I'm good, and then we'll save up for that gun and go from there. Whoa. Sensitive skin. Explode when taking damage. Sure. Okay, fair enough. But, you know, I mean, I definitely think it's reflected because sometimes I'll make really stupid mistakes in games like this, and it's because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Oh god, we just have to constantly be jumping, huh? That really sucks. I don't like that. Dude. Take it easy, please. Okay, I mean, there's only 3 waves. Nothing terrible. Nothing we actually can't handle either. I just, like, need to not be stupid at the end of the day. But, you know, like, I'll play Isaac, and a lot of the time I take very stupid damage because I just can't react fast enough to what's happening on the screen. And, you know, I don't know. I wish I could be better because I would prefer to not suck, you know. It might come as a bit of a surprise, but I would prefer to not suck for one thing, but also, you know, like I've watched plenty of other people who are much better than at Isaac and Gungeon than I ever have or ever will be, and you know, I don't know. It's just like it comes naturally to them. It looks like, and meanwhile, I'm sitting here, you know, just trying my damnedest to get through the first floor on Gungeon, you know, and it's just because I can't react quickly enough to a lot of the things that are thrown at me. And, you know, it's also reflected in real life things, you know, with basketball and whatnot. And I just wish I had better spatial awareness at the end of the day. Because I think it would help me out a great deal in life. You know, I mean, like, how am I going to get any chicks if I'm not good at basketball? You know, I mean, has anyone ever thought about that? No, they haven't. Okay? You know, I am single. I need a girlfriend. And, you know, I'm not going to get one if I'm not good at basketball. Chicks don't like guys that aren't good at basketball. You know, I mean, it's just simple. You know, it's just the way things are. But anyway, I mean, I love playing basketball. I don't like watching it too much, to be honest, because I don't really dig the NBA too much. I do follow it, and I do kind of care about it to some extent, but it is definitely not something I am very interested in. You know, I would much rather play basketball than watch it. Whereas with like something like football, which is my favorite sport, it's 50 on whether or not I would want to play it more than watch it. It depends on the situation in terms of playing it. If I'm playing with, you know, family, for example, I have extended family that you know, at family gatherings, if the weather is nice enough, you know, we play football some of the time, and it's really neat. It's a good time. But, you know, in those situations, I love playing, but, I don't know, if, I'm playing one-on-one against, well, I mean, I don't really do this anymore, because, life and time do not permit it, but, my younger brother and I, you know, we used to play a lot of one-on-one football, because, I mean, it was just me and him, you know, like, who are we going to play with? Or who else are we going to play with? Friends? I don't have those. Or I didn't have those anyway. I mean, I still don't have them, but for the sake of semantics, I didn't have them. But, you know, I mean, in that situation, I would rather watch a professional football team play than, you know, actually try and play myself, because or play one-on-one, because one-on-one isn't as fun, you know? You are the team at the end of the day. That isn't too fun. And so, you know, it depends. Basketball, though, would love to play that all the time, you know, in a formal setting. But unfortunately, those opportunities are few and far between, because I am not at a high enough caliber in order to gain attention from more professional leagues. Unfortunately, you know, I'm also like 5'10", so I think, you know, even if I was any good, would kind of put me at an inherent disadvantage, which sucks, you know. But I mean, it's the way the cookie crumbles, you know. I mean, like, if you're not tall, you're already at a disadvantage. You have to be even better in order to overcome that disadvantage. And there are people that in the NBA that have done that before, you know. Nate Robinson, Spud Webb, etc., etc. You know, but it's not exactly an easy thing to accomplish. And, you know, you have to have a lot of skill in order to do that. And I can shoot a ball. I can't do anything else with it. So, you know, we did it. We did it. I think we did it. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, I mean, I think the next room is a shop. One Eye's Boutique. Pussworks. All right, what do you got? Supernova. That is an ultimate, a violent explosion. Increase load. I'll think about it. Overheal. Increase max HP when picking up hearts at full HP. Ooh. I mean, that sounds really good, but I don't get a whole lot of hearts to begin with. Faster fire rate. Shockwave when hitting ground. I mean, I have enough for this, just barely. I think this will be pretty beneficial to have. Okay. All right, so what do we got? I mean, I want... Yeah, okay. Get out of here. Yeah, I am aware. Oh, I don't know what I want to disable. I think we'll disable that and we'll enable that. And then I think we'll be good to go. Ooh, we're floating. Alrighty. We got some new enemies we're working with here now. Kind of, sort of. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. Wow, I am dead immediately. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Alright, 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 alright. There's a lot going on up here. I don't like you guys. You guys are terrible. You guys are no fun. Ooh, there's a heart down here. I died anyway. That's okay, you know, I mean, when my brain just focuses in on a heart whenever it appears on the screen, because I always need one, because I'm so bad. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna beat myself too much, or beat myself up too much over being bad at this game, because I mean, like, you know, this is the second episode out of maybe, I don't know, however many, you know. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be too good. And I am perfectly okay with that and accepting of that. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, etc., etc. Ooh, what are you? Oh, okay. You dropped those. All right. Fair enough. Ooh, okay, alright, we're doing better here. We are doing better. Take me back up, please. One of you. It's gonna be you, isn't it? There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we're still on the 4th wave, actually. Oh, you are not cool. I don't like you. Alright. I'm saving my ultimate because... Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, we definitely needed to pop that there. I mean, we're gonna die anyway, unless I get some HP. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, this 5th wave is very, yeah, there's a lot. Alright, we can definitely handle it, though. I just, like, you know, I don't know. It is very easy for me to lose HP really quickly in this game, and I need to be better about that. But I mean, like, it's not like I mean, I do panic, but it's not like that's the case every time. It's more along the lines of, like, alright, you know, there are a lot of enemies on the screen all of a sudden, and next thing I know, I didn't even realize I was just down to 2 HP now, but I'm down to 2 HP, you know? It's a lack of, you know, knowing what kind of situation that you're in from a health standpoint. I also can't tell some of the time when I actually get hit. Alright, well, give me... Oh, I wanted to go get that heart. I was on my way there. I think this is a solid point for us to end this episode. I don't know how long this episode has actually been going on for, but I imagine, you know, it's a healthy length. We're obviously not going to be gunning for Isaac length content. Because, you know, that'd be a little ridiculous, but, anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I do think that, you know, the well isn't exactly, filled to the brim here, you know, and ripe with content, but I think we can do this at least for a few more episodes and kind of see where we're at that point. You know, I don't want to write this game off as like a 5-episode series right here and now, but I do want to, at the very least, put out a few more episodes on it, and then kind of see where we stand with it from that point on. So we'll see what happens. You know, I'm not going to really make any assumptions about where I want to take this series or what I want to do. You know, it's all speculation, all kind of talking at the end of the day. I'm pretty tired. I'm sorry. I need to go get some sleep. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Hell is Other Demons, let me know down in the comment section below. Like it, share with your friends. Let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later. This boy is exhausted. Okay, I struggled to get through that outro. Anyway, goodbye. I will see you at 3 o'clock.